Hey YouTubians, I'm back with another video. And just a forewarning, I may not be able to upload a video next week, but I will probably get a video uploaded on Sunday, and I'll be like my video for the week sort of thing. So hopefully that kind of compensates for a lack of a video on Tuesday. But you know, because I'm going to be traveling. But, you know, after that week, we should be good, unless I go somewhere else. I may go somewhere in July, but that's, you know, far and few, and it's far away. But, in honor of Tom Holland being Spider-Man, I figured I'd review a movie for you guys. Now, you know, this channel is mostly for comic books and video games and stuff, but I like movies too. I'm in drama class, or I was in drama class. I'm gonna be in advanced drama next year, so I do enjoy acting in movies and whatnot. So, okay, I'm not like the biggest movie buff, but I do enjoy movies. But with that being said, I'm gonna review How I Live Now, and that is a movie I just watched on Netflix because I thought, you know, this Tom Holland guy seems like a pretty cool guy. He's Spider-Man. So let's see if he's in any more movies I can just watch. And he was. So, it is it's a movie based on a novel, you know, just like Twilight or Harry Potter or whatever. Which I actually don't know a whole lot about. I don't know if there's any sort of like a backstory or like an epilogue or something that explains the backstory on what's going on. But it's about a girl named Daisy. I believe that's like her nickname. I believe her real name is like Elizabeth, I believe. And she has moved down to a place. Sorry, you'd think when you review a movie you'd be better at it, but I don't know, I feel like it wasn't very well explained, or explained very well. But, as I was saying, she's living with her cousins for, you know, however long. Maybe she's just gonna live there from now on. But, she moves in with them, lives with them. And, it's a romance story, because you know, when she first moves there, she's kind of like that teenager that's kind of like, I don't want to eat, I don't want to, like, do this, I just want to hang out by myself, and, like, she's a real bummer, and, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, you know, it's relatable, I guess, and, you have, Eddie and Isaac, played by Tom Holland, and, Piper, and, they all live together, and I believe they're all cousins. And Daisy falls in love with Eddie. And that was sort of the thing I was confused about, is like they live together, and I think they're all cousins, but then Daisy dates Eddie, so it's like I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe they're, like, really distant cousins, so it's no big deal, but it's still, like, confusing. But Daisy kind of, like, hears voices in her head, and she, like, that was the part that really confused me. Like, she hears voices, and she, like, has weird vision-esque dreams, and, it's really confusing. But, as Daisy starts to open up and starts hanging out with Isaac and Piper and Eddie and everything, then World War III starts happening, and the barn there, like, they have a house, you know, and they hang out in the barn for a night or whatever, and while they're there, then, you know, some military guys shoot up the place, and they bring in all all the bunch of them or whatever, all 4 of them, and they take the men to do like work and whatnot, and they take Daisy and Piper to like a I guess just a hangout place. They start hanging out with this old couple, and eventually Daisy's like, I need to go find Eddie, so she leaves the place, and then it just becomes Piper and Daisy on their own. And then and Daisy's their search to find Isaac and Eddie again, and just go back and live the way they were. They sort of just have their rough patches, and they basically just travel and whatnot until eventually they find I believe it's called Gatesville, I believe. And Piper says that's where Eddie and Isaac are. That's where they're working and whatnot. And so they're working, and then eventually Daisy finds this. She starts searching around in this, like, I don't know, abandoned, like, mill or something. I don't know what it is, but she starts looking around, and she finds a pile of dead bodies, and they're all like bagged up and whatnot, and they're in a body bag, whatever. And she starts searching through all of them because she's scared, like, what if I find Eddie in one of these? And as she's searching through them, she finds Isaac. So, that's not, that was kind of sad. Like, Tom Holland dead. Darn. But, eventually they keep searching around, and they find Eddie's, like, eagle or whatever, and it takes him home, and then they sort of just hang out there for a little while until the dog starts barking, and Daisy's like, oh, he's in the woods, and she goes and finds Eddie, and he's all beaten up and everything. Like, he looks really bad, so she starts mending his wounds, and then, he kind of like, it's kind of like he's been through something, like he's kind of like like a soldier. He's kind of hardened, and like they're not really connecting, I guess you could say, anymore. They're just he's sort of just quiet and stiff and angry. And that's pretty much the rundown of the movie. So I thought it was pretty good. Like, again, I'm not a big movie buff, but yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed the cinematography and characters. It was pretty good. So I'd give it like I don't know, probably like an 8 out of 10, because I thought it was kind of confusing. And again, it is based off of a novel, so maybe there's some sort of backstory or something that I didn't catch. Maybe I got lost, I don't know. But yep, I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace.